told your friend you're not okay.
Imagine a super private wedding, tightly guarded, without a red carpet, but with just one arrival, the atmosphere outside the venue immediately changed like a world-class movie premiere. Today, one name proves once again that true charisma does not need a big stage. Hello everyone, welcome back to K-pop News, home to every important moment that shakes the Korean entertainment industry. Today, public attention is once again focused on Kim Taehyung, better known as V from BTS, after his appearance at one of the most prestigious weddings of the year successfully captured the attention of the media and fans. On December 20th, 2025, top Korean actors Kim Woo-bin and Shin officially tied the knot at the Shilla Hotel in Seoul. The wedding was held privately, attended only by immediate family and close friends. However, despite the event's strictly private nature, the atmosphere around the venue changed dramatically when one special guest arrived. Kim Taehyung's presence as a guest immediately created a wave of extraordinary attention. Without any official announcement, interview session, or excessive posing, his visuals and global star aura were enough to make the media cameras lock onto him from the moment his car entered the Shilla Hotel area. As soon as the vehicle stopped, the flashes of cameras and enthusiastic whispers could be heard. When Taehyung stepped out of the car, the atmosphere outside the venue instantly felt like a mini red carpet. In fact, this event was not designed as a public event at all. This is where the power of Kim Taehyung was proven once again, a calm yet dominant presence. He appeared in a simple yet very precise formal suit. The neat cut of the suit, the elegant color choice, and the minimalist hairstyle that highlighted the structure of his face created a classic yet modern impression. There were no flashy accessories, no attempts to steal the spotlight, but that was precisely what made him the center of attention. Within minutes, Taehyung's name filled social media timelines. A short video clip showing him walking towards the guest registration area spread quickly across various platforms. The comment section was filled with praise, ranging from his unreal visuals to his calm aura, which was considered the most striking among the other guests. Several Korean entertainment media outlets even immediately released brief reports, highlighting Taehyung as one of the most talked about celebrity guests at Kim Woo-bin and Shin Min's wedding. News headlines mentioning the BTS members' presence popped up, emphasizing the huge impact of his brief moment. The wedding itself had deep emotional significance. After nearly 10 years of dating, Kim Woo-bin and Shin finally tied the knot, a long journey that had received widespread public support. In this context, Taehyung's presence was seen not just as a famous guest, but as a symbol of friendship and sincere support among the big names in the Korean entertainment industry. Taehyung's attitude while at the venue also earned him praise. He was seen greeting hotel staff and security guards politely before entering the camera-free area. There were no exaggerated gestures, no attempts to attract media attention. Everything was done calmly and with respect for the couple's privacy. Inside the venue, Taehyung reportedly sat with other invited guests who were also public figures, but still maintained an intimate and warm atmosphere. Although there was almost no documentation from inside the room, his presence remained a topic of conversation, given how rarely he is seen attending private events outside of the official music industry agenda. International fans were quick to respond. Various fanbase accounts translated Korean media reports, reposted videos, and shared photos of Taehyung from outside the venue. Many called his presence an unexpected bonus from one of the most anticipated weddings of the year. His outfit was also a topic of conversation. His understated outfit choice was seen as very respectful of the intimate nature of the event. He did not try to outshine the bride and groom, but still exuded class and exclusivity, a balance that is rarely achieved by a figure as popular as himself. Even fans who only caught a brief glimpse of him from afar admitted that the fleeting moment was enough to make their day memorable. These stories were later compiled by an entertainment account, further reinforcing the narrative that Taehyung could steal the spotlight simply by being present. Meanwhile, the talk about Kim Taehyung's presence at Kim Woo-bin and Shin Min's wedding did not stop at the visuals or short clips that circulated. In fact, after that day passed, the impact felt even more widespread, as if his presence left a deeper mark than just a brief appearance in front of the camera. A number of Korean entertainment media outlets began to review how one presence could change the dynamics of an event that was actually closed. Many industry observers believe that this phenomenon shows that Taehyung's position has gone beyond that of an idol or musician. He is now seen as a popular cultural figure whose presence always has symbolic meaning, even in private spaces. In follow-up reports, several journalists mentioned that the atmosphere outside the Shilla Hotel after Taehyung entered the venue remained filled with enthusiasm. The media, who were initially prepared to cover the event briefly, extended their waiting time, hoping to get one more moment, even if only a glimpse. This shows how strong the public's attraction to him is, without the need for a promotional agenda or official announcement. Interestingly, none of Taehyung's actions showed that he was enjoying the attention excessively. On the contrary, he maintained his pace, calm expression, and polite gestures. For many fans, it was this attitude that made him even more charming. He did not try to be the center of attention, but the attention came naturally. The friendship between Taehyung, Kim Woo-bin, and Shin Min-ae has also become a topic of widespread discussion. Many see his presence as a representation of the genuine bonds behind the glitz and glamour of the Korean entertainment industry. In a world often filled with competition and public scrutiny, moments like this reveal the human side of celebrities, that behind their star status, they are still friends who want to support their loved ones on important days. Kim Woo-bin and Shin Min-ae's wedding itself continues to be a hot topic of conversation, given their long journey of nearly a decade. Amidst this story of love filled with patience and perseverance, Taehyung's presence seems to reinforce the narrative of solidarity and togetherness among Korean public figures. Many fans felt that the moment was heartwarming, even though they could only watch from outside the venue. On social media, discussions about Taehyung's style also developed in a deeper direction. It wasn't just about his suit or hairstyle, but how his choice of appearance reflected his respect for the event. Fans praised his decision to appear elegant without being flashy, an attitude that was considered to show maturity and a very good understanding of the situation. Over time, short clips from that day continued to circulate and were viewed millions of times. Interestingly, most comments did not demand more content or details from inside the event. Instead, many appreciated the boundaries maintained by Taehyung and the other guests. This created an atmosphere of mutual respect between the public and public figures, something that is increasingly rare in the fast-paced era of social media. Some pop culture observers even said that this moment showed a change in the way the public views celebrities. Taehyung's presence at a private event without excessive exploitation was considered an ideal example of how popularity can go hand in hand with ethics and empathy. He was there, gave his support, and then left without drawing excessive attention to himself. From an industry perspective, this event also strengthens Taehyung's position as a relevant figure in various layers of Korean entertainment, music, fashion, and even top-tier acting circles. Without a single word, his presence at the Shilla Hotel serves as a reminder that true influence is not always demonstrated through big stages or the spotlight, but through consistency in attitude and image built over the long term. For global fans, this moment became a reflection on why they continue to support someone like Taehyung. It's not just because of his achievements or visuals, but because of the way he carries himself in any situation. He shows that being a public figure does not mean losing your private space or forgetting social etiquette. Ultimately, Kim Taehyung's presence at Kim Woo-bin and Shin Min-ae's wedding will be remembered not as a momentary sensation, but as a small piece of the bigger picture of who he is today. A global star who knows when to shine and when to step back quietly to respect other people's moments. And from that one calm step in front of the Shilla Hotel, the public is once again reminded that true charisma never forces attention, it always comes naturally.